I started gardening. And I have a full lots of videos on that, so it will be coming out sometime. Anyways, so yeah, I started. I've attempted to grow a lot of my own stuff in the past year or so. Like I've flowers, but also like stuff for tea. Rosemary, mint, roses. Roses is the only thing that's been very successful for me. Mint, different kinds of mint. Daisy.
A good thing they have a plastic.
Spearmint, and all that goodness to make some good, delicious tea. Like that's my goal, and is for tea, and it felt good. It was nice to take care of something like that. So yeah, that's what I tried doing. Um, this is so far it has not been working out for me, sadly. Yeah. So like my first rosemary that I bought, it did good. It did pretty good actually. It grew big and buff and long, and it like stayed like that. Well, I let it grow out for like 6 months because I didn't know that you were supposed to trim it. And yeah, once it grows out, you cut it, it won't grow anymore. So that's what ended up happening, sadly. And so yeah, that I attempted to, after that though, I went and bought like 3 more rosemary plants. Oh, I also, yeah, with that big, I had a really successful mint plant that I also bought at the same time. And it was going quite well actually, like pretty well. Winter came though, and it looked like it was dying. But mint is mint, and it ends up like infesting its way into anything, so it like started to grow back. But I had some malfunctions with it, and somehow it was on the ground with a broken pot that was in, and someone threw it away. So bye bye mint. That specific mint I liked, and I couldn't find it anywhere else in the store. I don't know why. That was very strange. So, like I've mentioned before, I went and bought another 3 rosemary plants. I actually went and bought a daisy plant, and I went and bought I think different kinds of mint. So the rosemary's like I didn't this was my problem because I don't plant them right away. So they was like standing there for 3 days in the sun without like not really like I mean they were wet when I got them, so they were like really moist. So I guess that was good. But then I planted them, and they just started to go bad. They started dying, and I don't know why. So they died quickly, and it was very disappointing. But so after like a few other months, I attempted again. So I bought another 3 rosemary plant, and then I bought a lot of other different kinds of mint. The roses was the only ones that was going for me. So, and the spearmint and other mints were doing pretty good for like a few months, like maybe a month or two. So I used that for tea. I actually really enjoy growing stuff for my like tea. I actually wanted to do a tea business if that was possible. So yeah, I really actually enjoy growing tea stuff for my tea because it's not like it's new, a lot of people do it, but it's something that I do and people that I know don't, like people that I personally know. So it's like my own thing, and I really enjoy doing it. But sadly, the rosemary does not want to survive. I don't know how. I tried trimming it, and when I did the third time, they were like nice and bushy, and I like. But when I trimmed it, they just really wouldn't grow back, and then they started getting bad and rotting and dying, and I don't know why. So here's like a video of me planting the flowers and the daisies and the mints and the rosemary in their pots. Yeah, my failed attempt of starting a tea garden. Roses. I'm still debating if I want to get more honest. I'm gonna try again. Usually, third time for me is like the third time is the charm. But for me, I guess it's the seventh time because seven is my lucky number. Actually, I don't even know if it's a really lucky number. It's just my favorite number. Anyway, so maybe my seventh attempt will finally work and I actually could make it grow and keep it alive. Because apparently I can't. I can't do that. Even with my garden that I worked on so very much, it is drying up because that's a different story. Anyways,